Day 65. Yep. And on my 65th watch, I noticed that it is perfection. The more, yeah, this is just amazing film. I love it so much. Everything about it is just so amazing. I just love it. Love it. What I noticed about it is on my 65th watch, everything just melds so well together. Ah, it's amazing. Blah, blah, blah. Well, if I had to get down to specifics besides that, I would say the fact that I still it comes down to the food on the table. They should have showed them eating, really, because it leaves a lot to the imagination. I mean, it leaves a lot to think that the cheerleader type eats carrots, or maybe she gets sick in the bathroom. I mean, they just in all the other films, at least, even Spider-Man, they have a cafeteria scene. In all the other films, they have a cafeteria scene. In The Parent Trap, they have a scene where you see the girls eating food, and you can tell what they're eating. But they don't really show much when it comes to the Adams family, and that leaves a lot up to open to interpretation. And just, I mean, yes, you see what Fester makes, but on my 65th watch, it just bugs me because in all the other films, it gives us an idea. Even in the first Adams family, you have you see the one judge uh, eating cereal and the golf ball flying right in, you know? So I'm just saying that it that on my 65th watch, on my 65th day, it just really bugged me the most that they didn't do what they even did for the first one, which was show the food. I mean, again, it's just but I mean, even in the first one, you see, uh, thing do the, you see uh, you know what I'm talking about. The thing with the tapping on the desk with a fork or the silverware. You see that in the first one, but in this one, uh, technically, they do show the food at the restaurant. I'll give them that. But the fact that in the second one, parents are giving such a separate. I mean, technically they didn't because Fester is sticking the food up his nose. I don't think he would eat the food that he just shoved up his nose. I mean, yes, Wednesday drinks poison, but technically, hmm, I just realized something during my 65th conversation. May, I, Maybe it's poison that she drinks for her nutrition. Maybe it's poison that she. So yeah, technically this still counts because if I had not talked about what I noticed during my 65th watch, I would have not come to the conclusion that it was maybe she lives off of the poison. You know, maybe she and the rest of them are just immortal beings, um, and she only looks sickly because she's doing that on purpose. But yeah, so technically, my 65th watch caused me for this all to click, but I would have not. It would not have clicked if not for the 65 watches and the 65 days that it just filled my mind with the film so much that I came to this conclusion. So yeah, so my conclusion is that Wednesday drinks the poison, and that's why she looks sickly because she does it on purpose. And Pugsley just, I don't know, I don't know, just all this is what's been going through my head, all because my 65th day, my 65th watch. So yeah, well, I that should count, yeah, because I guess you could say it was marinating in there. And so I probably perceived all of this during my 65th watch, and then just by talking about it, it got what was in my subconscious or my conscious or whatever while I watched it to just spring forth, and it clicked. So, because I definitely did not notice this on my 64th watch. And it was only because I watched it for the 65th time did I notice this. So it just took talking about it for what I perceived during my 65th watch to finally click. And I really, and it, yeah. So, yeah. Well, hold on 1 second. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, um, well, that has been my 65th day on my 65th watch, or my 65th watch on my 65th day. Uh, yeah, so, um, um, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Ah!